G'day everybody, welcome back to Sandrock. Hope you guys are doing well. Blue here, just in front of the City Hall in the town square. Can we call this a town square? I suppose we can call it a town square. In the previous episode, we've just had our wedding ceremony, and I would say that we're going to check out what's going to happen in this spot over here. That's been available to us for the last several days, and I'm afraid that it might disappear if we don't get to it pretty soon. But towards the end of the previous episode, I was sort of thinking about how to get things started with like having a child. And I didn't realize that it's not up to us. It's actually going to be up to Mian. But there are some prerequisites that need to be met before we can actually do that. So if I'm not mistaken, one thing that's blocking us is the baby crib. So let's get that, and we'll place it down, probably just in our bedroom, to be honest. And I think having that will hopefully enable a conversation that would happen, but we can't exactly trigger the conversation ourselves. Mian will actually do that in her own accord. But anyway, let's go through this area and see what's happening.
Justice, I got a situation to report. I rose this morning, put the kettle on, put in my toast, and started doing the laundry. About halfway through the wash, I realized I'd left the toast burning in the toaster.
Grams, I got a couple other cases to get through today, so if you don't mind,
All right. You used to love hearing my stories. Point is, for the life of me, I just cannot find my magnifying glass. I got reason to believe someone went and crept in through the window and snatched it. They did.
A magnifying glass burglar. Okay, that's very specific.
just a magnifying glass? I mean, why would anybody do that? I'm sure it'll turn up around the house. Just keep looking. You sure you ain't just misplaced it somewhere?
Misplaced it? Nerve of you whippersnappers. I ain't lost a magnifying glass yet, and I don't plan on starting now. I'm telling you, somebody glass snapped it.
Glass snapped it. Okay, that's a new one.
Well, I mean, it's the first time I heard of a stolen magnifying glass. Oh, it must have been a real nice one, right? Jewel encrusted, solid gold, handed down for generations, so on and so forth.
Goodness, no! I've known you since you were playing yak boys and bandits and little booties. Has my family ever come across as having that kind of money? It was made by my husband. It's got sentimental value, Maurice.
Ah, come on, Grams. You know it's justice now. It has been for years.
Okay. So his real name is actually Maurice. I think I recall hearing that at some point, but I wonder why he changed his name.
It is rude to eavesdrop, but my ears cannot help but overhear. What an awful turn of events. But, of course, none of this ever would have happened had you purchased one of my world-renowned satchel locks.
Oh my god. Alright. Advertising. Right now? Now's not the good time, Avio.
Take a look at my bag. The contents are as safe as precious gold in an Ataran vault. See this metal lock here? Huh? What the? That can't be! Where's my latch? Someone must have stolen it! Justice, quick! There's undoubtedly some treacherous fiend lurking in our midst. But why? Why would they steal the lock off my bag?
Oh, goodness. The glass snapper strikes again. And he's worked his way up to metal. Where did you lose it? Let me talk to my boy. He can make you another one. Oh, but not till we catch that thief first.
Sheriff, your authoritative presence is required.
Oh, man. Another one?
My jewelry. My back turned for naught but a second, and some lawless vagabond absconded with my rare limited edition ring.
What? Limited edition? Not just some sewing trinket or a janky lock, but a genuine, certified, honest-to-light stolen treasure? Perhaps there is indeed something foul in the state of Sandrock. Mr. Pablo, would you describe this ring as priceless?
Indeed, lawman. To an artist such as me, it is priceless. Of course, to a vendor, 5 golds tops. But you can't define value by vulgar estimations. No, no. To fit within my refined wardrobe, its true worth was immeasurable.
Right. Now, don't worry, folks. I think I've got it all about pieced together. Just rest assured that the Civil Corps will fulfill our duty to handle all y'all's problems, no matter how small or, well, small. But we are a little short-handed. Well, if it ain't our humble but hardy builder. Wait, don't tell me you got it lost something too. Seriously, please, don't.
Not that I recall, though. I don't think we've lost anything.
Phew, that's a relief. Say, we're a bit short-handed at the Civil Corps right now. City Hall is having us form a scouting party down south. Could you maybe saddle up and lend this old horse a helping hoof?
Yeah, I'd be happy to help.
Aha! Our ardent builder. Always the first to step up to the plate. Thanks for giving me a hoof. Hand? Or whatever. It's your time to shine now. All you gotta do is speak with all of our, victims. See what they know. Then check out the crime scene. See what you can deduce with them keen peepers of yours. And if you don't find anything, well, it is what it is. All right, I'm off. Thanks for covering this one.
Okay, right. So it turns out there's quite a few people affected by whatever is happening here. I suspect it could be some kind of a critter because, you know, there's no real connection between some of the things that were stolen. A ring, a lock, and a magnifying glass, right? Like, I don't know if you put all of those together, if there's, you know, any significance there, but anyway, we don't have to ask all of the questions right now. I assume we can still do that tomorrow, so let's not worry about it straight away. And I do want to just focus on getting this crib set up in our home. And hopefully that will mean that we can have a son or a daughter at some point. So, I mean, I feel like there's plenty of space right here for a crib, so why don't we place it down? Well, I suppose I should just use this and place it down that way. Yeah, here we go. So, baby crib. Hopefully having the baby crib over here is okay. Again, the design of the staircase is, you know, not really to be desired. I feel like there was sort of a need for, like, you know, railings and stuff. If we do have a kid, it's like, oh, are they gonna just like crawl here and fall? Of course, that is very dangerous, but yeah, I guess the game's not going to be that sophisticated. Right, so I could sleep, but I do have a bit of stamina, and perhaps maybe there's a few things out in the workshop that we can do before we call it a day. So let's just have a look around. And yeah, we're gonna have to ask all of these questions to various people who have had stuff stolen. It shouldn't be too hard. And yeah, it feels like this event sort of came out of nowhere. It was a bit random, isn't it? I'm not entirely sure if this is like a quest line that appears literally just towards the end of the game, or if it's something that reappears every now and then, or perhaps maybe it could be something that we missed early on and it's like a repeat. I don't know if the game would do that. But anyway, we have to check on foods. I don't know how we're going for the food department, but we could add maybe some mushrooms here and some tomatoes. And how are we doing for potatoes? Still plenty, but we'll top it up. And these guys, do still see all of their chestnuts there. Add a few more. And I think a few of them like the sandberries, so we can add the sandberries as well. Great. We did a lot of fishing in the previous episode, so I feel like we should be able to get some more fish porridges. Rice. Rice is the limiting factor at the moment, so I need to go out and buy some rice. It's not too bad, I suppose. I can try and source some more rice. And yeah, about the stamina, I'm just sort of trying to think of whether or not there is anything that we need to gather. Maybe mushrooms and stuff, but I can't remember if I've actually already gathered the mushrooms for the day. Alright, let's go with... No, that's sugar. I need rice. But you know what? I may as well buy, like, plenty more ingredients. Just to keep us going a little longer. Flour. This is something that we could probably make ourselves, right? Alright, looking good. Yeah, I've seen a lot of items that I'm not entirely sure what they all do. Things like the little Game Boy type thing that you get from Owen's. I'm guessing at some point our kid would be, you know, old enough to play video games and whatnot, and perhaps maybe that's what that's for. I think I might spend a little bit of time just gathering up some bloodstone. Okay, and maybe fine wood. I would like to be able to find some fine wood. I can't remember what the piles look like. Those might be it. We'll just quickly have a look and grab them. Quality wood scraps. I think there should be a little bit more out there. Next to Eufaula Salvage. Still haven't really worked out what the shiny stuff means, guys. You know, like all of the monsters that appear to be glowing somewhat at night. And it seems to only happen at night as well. So I have no idea what that's all about. As if the moonlight might be affecting them somehow. Alright, I think we're done. It's almost 12, so probably a good time to have a sleep. And yeah, we'll wake up the next day, pick up some commissions, I reckon, and then we'll figure out what's going on with this thief situation, this glass napper. So I'm thinking of just leaving the table setting here, guys. I was sort of contemplating whether or not I want to just remove it, but we have the space for it. I don't exactly have any ideas for additional decorations in this spot just yet, so... Plus, I guess it's a decent place for having parties, if we do decide to have more parties. Alright.
I still got some commissions left to finish from yesterday. Let's keep up the good work.
I'm pretty sure we have met all of the requirements for this conversation to happen. And it should happen, like, at the beginning of the day, like, as we wake up. Our spouse should start talking about potentially wanting to have kids. Let's check what this is. Another gift from Ernest. And let's have a look at the commission board. A water tank bus for 8,000 golds. Oh, sorry, not 8,000 golds, 20,000 golds. That's a lot of money. We cannot say no to that, I don't think. Let's grab that. Meat stuffed mushrooms. My favorite. Right. Let's maybe make some more meat stuffed mushrooms, because I'm not entirely sure how much I have. I have a few, actually, but it'd be a good idea to just top it up. Let's make some fertilizer, why not? So the only thing that I need to make would be, well, actually, we do need to make the filtration cores as well. So let's make those, and let's start with the bus. Should be close to the end, I think. Alright, water tank bus. I think we have everything. The plates? I think we might have the plates as well. Too easy. Alright. Water tank bus. Oh, right. Right. I see what's going on. We need 5 of them. I didn't realize that. So we need another 4. Let's get the auto assembler doing work. Assemble. Let's do... Yeah, okay. I guess we don't have enough to make the final one just yet, so... Acacia wood planks and chromium steel plates are probably... Oh no, the rubber shells are preventing us from making more. So rubber shells... Yeah, we still have plenty of other stuff. Let's see if we can make these rubber shells. And I am actually running out of rubber. So maybe we do need to start processing more rubber scrap. And I suppose we should do other stuff as well, like iron. Let's have a look here. So, while that's going, I probably want to top up some of the other stuff that we have started to use. Like that, and I think it was like the acacia wood or something. Acacia wood planks. Let's go in with a bunch of those. We should keep refining stuff. Yeah. More fluorite. Okay, so the bus commission, it will take us a while. Let's just fix up these filtration cores. So we do want 3 of them. And if I'm not mistaken, they all have to be the rare version, right? So there we go. Okay. So, why don't we do all of the things all together, so we can have the conversations with various people about the stuff that was stolen, and we can begin our investigation.
I know. You've got it where it counts, child. I can see it in your eyes. I know you'll help us track down this good-for-nothing thief.
When did it disappear?
Let's see. I used the magnifying glass to help me read before going to bed. So the first thing I do when I get up is to put it in my pocket. No. Wait, put on my reading glasses first, then get the magnifying glass from the nightstand. Then I'd get up to make breakfast. Hugo and Heidi would be up around that time, and you know what Hugo is like if he ain't got his breakfast. Big boy like that still hasn't learned to cook a grown man's meal. I swear, one of these days.
We're getting off track here.
Oh, I'm sorry, child. I'm talking your ear off. Anyway, the thief must have snuck in at the crack of dawn and done so quietly. I sleep light as a feather, and I didn't stir in the slightest. I know you've got it where it counts, child. I can see it in your eyes. I know you'll help
All
us
right.
track down this.
Where was it
good
lost?
I carry it in my pocket during the day. I only set it aside on the nightstand when I go to bed. So the only place it could have possibly gotten stolen from is from my room when I was asleep.
Okay. The nightstand.
Now that I think about it, I always open the window to get some air when I sleep. That must have given the thief a way in. I'll get Hugo to make me an iron window. That's what I'll do. I know you've got it where it counts, child. I
All right.
can see it in your
Gonna
eyes.
have to check the crime
I know
scene.
your crime scene. Child, make sure those Civil Corps boys pay you. You've got the lingo down and everything. Well, I suppose the crime scene. That'd be my bedroom. You go right on ahead and check. Is that all? My, you young folks sure do work quickly. You sure you don't want to hear about the rest of my day? Well, all right. I put all my trust in you to catch this darn thief. Good luck.
All right. So I guess we could ask some of the other people first about what's going on, and then check all of their respective crime scenes later. But I think maybe it's probably a good idea for us to go and check Vivi's bedroom and see if we can find any additional clues. What is going on there? Burgess. 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 What are you doing? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Thank you.
Here are your filtration cores. You can keep doing what you're doing. I shall not disturb any longer. I am sort of interested in collecting more manure and stuff, because I want to try and start fertilizing what we're growing. If possible. Which means I could go to like Coop's farm and just pick up poos there. I suppose that would be one benefit of having an additional cow. I could actually then start getting more poos on the regular. Let's quickly turn in these silver ingots, and I think we'll move on to... Oh, I think maybe we should go with Pablo? Oh, actually, no, sorry, Vivi's room, my bad. Then we'll speak to Pablo after that. Alright. Okay, off to Vivi's place. Ooh. And on our way, we can probably just like quickly complete this commission as well. Ernest?
Wow, thank you so much.
Right, so Vivi's place should be in here, right? I assume this is Vivi's room, or... The place where the magnifying glass originally was on the nightstand is now empty. A black feather is laying where it once was. Yep, I think I'm on the money here, guys. I'm betting on one of the birds. Well, probably it's X, right? Who has the black feathers? So this is actually a continuation of Fang's story, I think. All right, so let's continue on with the next victim. Pablo?
Well, Justice always declares himself the heroic vanguard. But here you are, doing his work. Fine. I guess I'll discuss this with you instead.
So, when did this appear?
It was before noon. I always take my ring off when I start work. Heavy hands lack a certain finesse. I usually put my ring on the front desk. You know, barbers are essentially therapists here in small towns. And in order for me to get into that Zen mindset for head shrinking, I need to do yoga. I was upside down doing a crow pose, and when I looked up, it was gone. Well, Justice always declares himself the heroic vanguard. But here you are.
So, where was
work.
it lost exactly?
I was in my shop. I welcome customers from all over, but I never would have expected a murderer. Indeed, they killed my mood, darling.
I was gonna say, no one's dead.
Well, Justice always declares himself the heroic
Alright,
vanguard.
I'm gonna need to
But
take a
here
look
you
at your
are.
shop.
Yes, just look around my shop for clues. What's it they say? The criminal always returns to the scene of the crime? Well, if that happens, do be sure to catch them this time, darling. Oh, I do hope you can help me get it back, darling. This ring is incredibly precious to me. Ruby is my birthstone. It's brought me incalculable luck and cosmic charm.
Well, I'll only try my best, my friend.
I'm sure my ring will guide its way to you. It's been a beacon in these dark times.
Okay, so let's take a look. So he said he normally just keeps it on the desk, right? Like, I don't know if that would be the safest place to, you know, keep a ring, but... no. Nope, nope, nope. Here? Nope. A desk. Maybe he has a desk here? Pablo's diary. It's mostly sarcastic observations about people in town. I think I've seen that. Does it say anything else? Not exactly. On the grandest scale, my job is to shape the perception of beauty and fashion on the smallest, enabling socializing and psychological release. No matter the generation, the world will always need people like you and I, Blue.
So long, partner.
Yeah, I'm not sure where to check exactly. Oh, I've never seen this. Sandrock Hair of the Year Award. Though you don't doubt Pablo's skill, you also don't remember seeing any other hairdressers in Sandrock. Yes, that's very true. Yeah. He wins by default. Oh, here. Sorry, I barely saw that shining star thing there. There are many different tools and decorative feathers of various colors. Very fitting for Pablo's style. Feathers of varying colors. Alright, I don't know if that was always there or if it was part of this investigation. A poster of Luna. She's currently a musical sensation across the Free Cities. Oh, and check here. A top-of-the-range Pro Nitrium Power Cell Extreme 4000. It's all the rage in the drying community. Yeah, alright. Look, I don't really know if we can check anything else here. I may have missed it, guys, but I'm going to talk to Avio and see what happens when we speak to him. My guess is that we're probably going to have to check either his house or his shop or whatever. But his is going to be a bit complicated because he always has his satchel with him, right? So it could have happened anywhere. Avio?
The only thing of value I've really lost in this whole ordeal is my dignity. But it's so nice of you to help me find my missing lock. Thank you for taking such time out of your busy schedule.
So when did it happen?
I usually carry my bag with me when I'm popping in and out of the store, so I couldn't tell you exactly when it happened.
Yeah, I thought so.
Thinking about it now, the thread was a little loose on the buckle a few days ago. My sister mentioned it, and suggested she fix it. But now it's been lost before she got the chance. The only thing of value I've really lost in this whole ordeal is my dignity.
So where was it lost
But it's
exactly?
so nice of you to help
if
me
you
find
know.
them as well. I don't really know. Do you think the thief followed me all day today? I would most certainly have noticed if he did. Maybe he has some sort of invisibility device. Oh, that dastardly crook. The only thing of value I've really lost in this.
All right, I'm gonna have to take a look at your shop
so
and
nice of you to help
I
me
guess
find my missing lock.
the entire
Thank
town,
you for
depending on
taking
where
such
he's
time
been.
out. Feel free to have a look at my shop. While you're there, maybe you can have a look at our new goods. As my grandma used to say, investigating crime, it's shopping time! Okay, she didn't actually say that, but... No more questions? Alright, remember to take a look at my shop. Oh, and catch the thief too, if you can.
The priorities. You gotta admit though, it is pretty catchy. Investing in crime, it's shopping time. Why though? Okay, so let's have a look at by the stairs. Aha! Javier's shop. Feathers are scattered across the shelves. Yeah, I'm thinking X has probably done it. He's the only animal in town that has black feathers, right? I think. This unique decoration hangs on the walls. It is an old-world symbol for happiness. While not often seen in Sandrock, it is common imagery across the free cities. There you go. I don't think I've been in Avio's home and actually spent the time investigating things, so this will probably be a good chance for that. A family photograph with young Avio and Amira in their teenage years. The other two people must be their parents. A strange painting. The animal pictured has the body of a fish and the head of a cat. It is said that the cat symbolizes fortune and the fish symbolizes surplus. This imagery is beloved by businessmen. We can go into his room. Classic Sandrock stitching patterns. The colors and designs are stunning. A charming photo of the siblings together. They look the same age as they are now. It must have been taken recently. Alright. Not entirely sure there's anything else here that we can look at. Oh, maybe this? The food, tableware, and condiments on the dining table are placed in perfect order. It seems everything has been immaculately cleaned. He does have a lot of stuff, though. He's got a little mousetrap set up there as well, just noticed. Okay, so we've got to report back to Justice. Do we want to do that right now? It is, I guess it is 3 o'clock, so I can come back for the bus commission later. We should have enough materials by now to make the last bus. And that'll be a cool 20,000 goals. Just like that. If Justice can just stop for a second.
Oh, hey. So, did you manage to find anything useful on that case of the missing stuff? That is all rather interesting. I guess there really is a thief after all. Let's try to catch him quick. If we can find them while they're still in town, maybe we can catch ourselves a criminal and still return all the stolen goods. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone and all that. Here, let me jot down all the evidence so far. If anyone fits this here description, well, they've got to be the perpetrator. Us law-type folks, we call this, criminal profiling. Uh-huh. And, here, take a look. So, how goes it, partner? Ringing any bells? Got any ideas about the identity of our mystery bandit based on our profile?
Clues. 1. Strikes both during light of day and dark of night. 2. Moves as light as a feather. Comes and goes as they please. 3. Master of disguise. Hides in plain sight. Okay. At the civil core itself. I think it's a bird, most likely.
You know, that's quite an imagination you got there. We only got one bird in this town, and that's Fang's ex, the Raven. Sure, he may be a rude little fella, but he ain't no criminal. But then again, he sure could fit the description. Maybe he at least knows something. Tell you what, let's split up. I'll go tell Unsure to get the paperwork ready, and you track down X and make that overgrown canary sing. Roll out.
Of course I've got the tougher job, but sure, let's do it, Justice. Let's divide and conquer. I'm sure paperwork will be very, very difficult to arrange and tidy up. So we do need to find X. Do I want to do that, or do I want to go and get the bus done? Maybe we'll go and see if we can find X and confront him while there's still light. There's still the matter of trying to place more stuff in the museum. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what we need to do. Ooh, we do have another experiment here. I may as well.
It worked! What do you know?
Okay. New medicine available at the clinic. Nice. Okay. So I think X might actually be in the clinic, so... Or... not. Okay, well... Fang Special. Health points plus 30%. What? Does that mean you get a temporary boost of health, or what's the deal there? He seems to be like stuck back here for whatever reason. Or maybe not stuck. He has just been hanging out here. Okay, well, here's all of the stuff. Including that magnifying glass there that I can definitely see.
What up?
Hi, mister. Shiny. Shiny. Take them.
Here you go, Coco.
I know who Coco is. But we may as well ask the question. Who's that?
Friend!
You're my best friend.
Ah, okay. So Coco is X's best friend.
It's a secret.
Where are you? Hide it! Ah!
He likes shiny things. Okay. Well, here's the stuff.
Come on, over here, here.
Hi, Birdie.
Coco!
Where are you going, sweetie pie?
Aww, poor X.
Coco! Stupid bird!
Oh, no, Birdie. Don't do that.
There, X. Plenty of birds in the sky. Is that Owl your friend?
Coco.
Shiny, shiny.
Hard work. Why do I do all the hard work around here? Why? Not good enough. Not enough.
Gimme, gimme.
Need more.
More shiny.
But these belong to other people.
Trade feathers. Feathers.
One feather, one shiny.
It's a deal.
Oh, what to do?
Stupid axe. Stupid. Bad bird.
I can help you, I guess, but I hope I don't have to steal more though.
Builder. Help Birdie make friend with Coco.
Help!
You promise? You promise.
Wanna go back? X, give back shiny. Today. Tomorrow. Birdie find builder. Peekaboo.
Wait for me.
Alright, well, we have resolved the issue of the missing stuff. And I mean, I'm reading between the lines there, obviously, is that X is going to return all of the stuff that he's stolen. And we're gonna have to help him win Coco back. I'm not sure how we would do that, but we do have like a machine to make like jewelry and stuff like that, so maybe he just wants us to make like shiny things, and you know, maybe Coco would like simply the shiniest things. We shall see. Alright, but we do have stuff to do towards the end of the day here. We may as well get the bus completed, and gotta try and find Way before the end of the day. Oh, hang on, what is going on here? Another thing. Go for a cookout. Okay, right. Another activity with Mian. I'll leave that for a little bit later. I'm not entirely sure what we would do there. A cookout. I mean, we do cooking here at the house. We've got a kitchen and everything.
Which commission should I take next?
Oh, you can do whichever commission you want to do. Right. So, the bus. Let's do it. Perfect. So we should have everything. I'm surprised that we don't have to report back to Justice about what's happened. Surely they would want to know who the culprit is, and or perhaps maybe we're doing, you know, X a favor by keeping our lips sealed. Maybe. Way? Where that 20,000 goals at? Nice. 24,000 goals thanks to completing it on the day. So that's very good. Okay, so it is now almost 7 o'clock. I suppose maybe I can just do a few bits and pieces and we'll call it a night. And yeah. I'm sort of looking forward to seeing what else we need to do for X to resolve things with Coco. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can aim for some more mushrooms, some more poos. I'll go to Coop's farm, steal his poos. Alright, and I might actually buy some fertilizer. I could just start buying fertilizer, because that's definitely easier. If I'm not mistaken, you can buy fertilizer at Zeke's place, but perhaps maybe also over here. Yeah, 200 fertilizer. It's only 9 gold as well, so we might as well, like, just do that. Because making our own, it does take a while, and we can only really get, like, drips and drabs of it. Thanks to not really getting a lot of manure from our own farm. Okay, so let's just make what we can. Let's have a look at the farm. Still waiting on all of this to mature, so I won't do anything on that side. But we will look after all of this stuff here. So let's replace that with... yeah, sweet potato pepper seems alright. Might go for some leeks here. These we also need to switch out to... I forget what it's called now. The rhino horn. There we go. And feed these guys, and I think we'll call it a night. I'm just sort of thinking if there's anything else that I have on me that I can start placing down in this room. There's still some dead space here and there, which we could populate with stuff. Like, I could leave that there, for example. An office chair? I don't know. I don't know if I want the office chair here. Pro gamer chair. And we do have carpets here, which I haven't really placed down. Apparently I can't place them down underneath the table setting. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Or would I be able to do that, provided I place this thing down first and then place something on top of it? Is that a thing? No. Right. Oh man, that is frustrating. I wish I could just like move this ever so slightly and then like fit both of these things in. Okay. And the other carpet. Now I can move this back here. Alright, enough decorating, I think. Let's have a sleep. Alright. We're supposed to be waiting for a reply from X. So I'm not entirely sure.
Hey, partner.
Here we go.
I'm happy to say that with your help, the case of the stolen knickknacks is officially closed, and X has returned all the items to their rightful owners. The bird came by to tell me it's all a big misunderstanding. At least, that's what I think it said. All's well that ends well, I guess. Nothing matters more than that. Take her easy, builder. Thanks again for the help.
You know, come to think of it, considering how small this town is, if a crime is committed and you're investigating, it becomes really awkward, doesn't it, with the, I guess, the entire rest of the town. Because, you know, someone you know might be a suspect, and it probably is one of the more uncomfortable things that you would have to do as a sheriff. From Fang, Mother's old diagram, a swing for X, build and install at clinic, you promised. A bird swing. Huh. Okay. So I guess that's what we need to make. And yeah, alright, so we'll definitely make the bird swing. But I think we'll do that in the next episode. I think we'll spend a little bit of time sort of doing other things towards the end of the episode. We really need to source more of these bullheads. I'm not entirely sure where we get those types of fish, but maybe going back out to the, I was gonna say sunken lab, but maybe going back out to the Dead Sea might be a good idea. One thing that I forgot to do before was to actually place down our fertilizer, so maybe we should do that. Is fertilizing the soil not something that Rosie can do? It'd be cool if she could do that, because it is a little time consuming. The only issue is making sure that we top up the supply of fertilizer, obviously. Yeah, I'm just about out. Oh, actually just met what I needed. We have 5 to spare. But we can probably go back to Coop's shop and just buy some more. Alright, let's take a look at our list of commissions here. Yeah, everything is definitely doable. Heidi? Just hanging around.
Hey, there's my best pal. Say, when the next big construction projects come along, what say you and I pull some strings and put it all on the other builders? Then we... So long, partner.
Yeah, we've heard that one. Right. Let's go to the shop, buy that fertilizer, speak to Coop about his commissions, and then we'll finish off with the other commissions as well. And yeah, I'm not entirely sure how quick we can have that conversation about having kids. And I'm not confident that we've... Oh, I've never checked this thing. This Yaknal cart is missing its Yaknal. If they were together, they'd be driving townsfolk from Yaknal Station to Yaknal Station all over this region. Just looking to see if there's anything that we are missing here. Doesn't look like there are any activities. aside from obviously doing the bird swing for X. So we'll do that. Oh, actually that is one thing that might be the issue with the conversation. There could be a new meter, potentially, that I need to fill. True love. Okay. I think I'm missing another heart here. That could be the reason why we're not seeing the conversation yet. So, a few more dates to go, and we should be good, hopefully. So, we'll probably hang out with Mian in the next episode once more, to see if we can get that meter further up. I thought we had maxed it out and the result was just marriage, but I guess maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we need to put in a little bit more effort, guys. G, we got your stuff here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Great, and one more. Tea leaves. I think this is for Pablo, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll go out there. Glad that everyone got their stuff back, though. And yeah, you know, as soon as I heard that it was, you know, just a whole bunch of random stuff that didn't really have any connection to each other, I knew immediately that it was probably gonna be like one of the animals in town.
I told you that trinket was a lucky charm. No matter what happens, it will always find its way home. I'm sure you played your part too.
I most certainly did. There you go.
Impressive. Thanks.
So I didn't realize that people actually have something to say about it. So maybe we can speak to like Avio as well. Avio looks like he's out there with Amira, maybe having a chat.
I mean, I'm certainly happy I got my lock back. It's not like I wanted a new bag anyway. Well, as my pa used to say, a defective bag is still better than no bag. He used to lose things all the time, though.
Investigating a crime. Time for shopping? Oh, I can't remember the saying now. I'll have to rewatch that. Who else had stuff stolen? Oh yes, Vivi. So we want to check in with Vivi, perhaps, and see what she has to say. Problem is, I'm not sure if she hangs out. Oh yeah, she does hang out at her house.
My old magnifying glass is back in its place. It just showed up out of thin air. Oh, it was that bird that did it. Out of fat air, then, I should say. Chunky old sky rat.
Chunky old sky rat. Well, at least he's forgiven. There it is. Yeah, okay. Oh, I didn't see this before. This is Jasmine's study desk. Various books are laid out very neatly, coded by subject. She seemed to take her studies seriously. On the other side of the table is a list of ideas for newspaper headlines. Banjo's daring escape. Is someone hiding the water? Captain Cat saves the day. Ooh, love to read those ones. There are many toys scattered around the room. It's clear that Vivi's family dotes on Jasmine. The teddy bear looks familiar. You notice it's the same bear that accompanies Jasmine on her school bag. More stuff. Vivi's sewing table looks old and well loved. The books on the bookshelf range from Introduction to Architecture to a children's guide to the peripheries. There is a letter from Jasmine. Can you make me an Archibald, please? Okay. Yeah, I feel like I haven't really been paying too much attention to a lot of different things in certain people's houses. I know we've been to quite a few houses and have checked a lot of things, but I can't recall if we have been through Vivi's home before. Some toys are laid out here. You presume they're Jasmine's, not Hugo's. Oh yes, I think I've seen that one. Some of Vivi's works are on display. These look neat. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of detail everywhere. And then randomly, Chen is here. I'm not entirely sure if he's like renting a room here or what the deal is. I'll tell all my friends to check out Sandrock. Sure. Okay. Right. I think we're done with all of the commissions for the day, right? So we're free to do what we need to do. So when we come back, we'll go on another date, maybe 2 dates if we can fit it with Mian. There's also the cook-off, the outdoor cooking or whatever we can have with her as well. So we'll check that out, and then hopefully we can get to 4 hearts, and hopefully things happen from there. But if not, then I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board, do some more research and stuff. And yeah, there's the matter of X's, little swing, so the bird swing. We'll definitely get to that as well. Righto guys, thanks for watching. As usual, leave a like or a dislike or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.